Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be doing like a diverse reads recommends video. A lot of these I have read, some that I have not read but I've heard great things from other people. But I would just like to just throw out my 2 cents on reads that I have read that I have loved. Starting off, we have the Lowland by Jhumpa Lahiri. I've started reading this and it's really good. It's set in India about these two brothers who grew up together and are sort of growing apart as this event in India happens. And I'm finding it really good. I'm actually reading it for the Diversathon. I really am loving this book so much. The second one I have is like a representation of the entire series. And this is Cresley Cole's Love the Rare. And if you know my channel, I've talked about Cresley Cole and her Immortals After Dark series a lot. It is a supernatural series and it is diverse to the max. There is different species, there is different locations, different cultures, different everything. And each book is different. It's totally worth the read. I would recommend starting off with Love the Rare and then going on to read the Demon Duology series, which I can't remember the books right now, but I will leave the books in the description. But I love the series. Like, it is so well done. Next, we have another book that just represents the whole entire series, and that is Across the Nightingale Floor, Tales of the Ottery by Lynn Hearn. I started reading this and I got so caught up in the world. It is based, I believe, on Japanese mythology and storytelling, and it's just very well done. I love it. I can't wait to finish it. I do have her next series, like both books, that I'm going to start reading soon, but it's just fabulous. I love this series. Next we have Claudia, Daughter of Rome, Power, Passion and Betrayal by Antoinette May. I read this about 5 years ago when I was travelling through New Zealand with my family, and this was so good. It's set in Rome. All the characters are different. All their struggles are very different, and I just love it. It's so good. I recommend that you pick this up. It is a religious retelling of Pilate's wife, Claudia, and I really love it. It is, I would classify it as historical fiction or biblical reimagining, but it is so good. It is so good. Next we have The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Corey, which is an Aladdin retelling and takes place in like Arabia, and it is so good. I love this book to bits. I reckon if you love imaginings and different places, this will so work out for you. I love it so much. Jessica's writing is so good. It is just so good. This is an imagining of Aladdin where the genie falls in love with Aladdin, and it is so good. I tell you, I want more from this author, and I can't wait to see more. Hopefully she does another reimagining at some point. Another book that is supposed to represent the whole series is the Into the Light, the book 3 of Into the Mist trilogy. I've read book 1 and I'm starting on book 2, and this series is so good. It's about a girl who moves to London after her mother died, and she learns that she is a witch, and it's just all this Wiccan culture that's explored throughout these novels is so good. I learned so much from the first book and I'm learning so much from the second book. I love the author's writing style, and these covers are fantastic. So if you love witches and like culture and that, I recommend you pick up the Into the Mist trilogy ASAP. And we have The Red Tent, which is another biblical retelling, and this takes place like in a range of countries from Egypt to I think like Israel, and it covers a range of diverse characters, and I just love it so much. It was a really interesting read, and I just love the take on this story that it tells. And it's a story to do with like Joseph, I believe, and like his daughters and whatnot. But I have a review of this, and I will link all my videos down below which has reviews for some of these books, because this is just fantastic. Next we have The Species Within, which is also another magical creature species book. This primarily deals with werewolves, witches, vampires, all other like, and I really love this. Like, I love this book. This book was so good. I can't wait to finish the series off. And then we have Dark Deceit by Lauren Dawns. This is a fantasy series, and it is spread across many locations, many different people who have different perspectives on the world. It's primarily dealt with the Asgardian gods and them like coming to Earth and their hunt for just everything, and it's so good. Lastly, we have The Star Touch Queen, which is a book that combines Indian mythology with different settings, locations, and oh my god, I love this book. This is one of the best books I've read this year. It is so good. And the way that Roshani writes her books was fantastic. I loved every single bit of this book. It was so good, and I can't wait to see what else she's got in store. I think the sequel's coming out next year. I can't wait for it, but it, like, seeing India, seeing the vivid painting of like the world and the characters, I loved it so much. And those are some of the diverse reads that I would recommend people pick up. A lot of it deals with location-wise, and there are like a lot of characters that deal with different disabilities, affections and whatnot, and I really love seeing that across the board. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you pick some of these books up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fabulous day. Bye!